Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I offer this amendment to reduce funding for the Southwest Crescent Regional Commission, the SCRC, to fiscal year 2019. So not zeroing it out, just taking it back to pre-pandemic levels so we could try to afford some of the stuff that we're borrowing money, again, to pay for. Now, again, this commission serves as a duplicative slush fund for parochial interest. People say, where does all my tax money go? Well, here's another example. This time for projects in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. And again, many of these projects are worthy. The question is, should the federal government be paying for them, especially when the federal government doesn't have any money? The commission operates duplicative programs that are better addressed at the state and local level. From 2010 to 2020, the SCRC received $250,000 annually, all without having an appointed federal co-chair. Just think about that. I know 250 grand is nothing around this place, but there was nobody at the wheel this whole time. That number has now ballooned to a whopping $16.25 million in this bill. There is absolutely no reason for that dramatic increase in funding, especially when these projects fund both projects with no national nexus like electric vehicle charging stations. There's one down the street from me. The owner of the place put it in. He didn't, well, I don't know if he has to, maybe, he probably got money from the federal government. Probably why he did it. He probably wouldn't have done it on his own, but I got to pay for it. How's it fair to me? I don't own an electric vehicle. A lot of people don't own one. But yet we're paying for this one, stormwater management and green infrastructure, according to their own report of 2023 through 2027 strategic plan. Our constituents simply do not have the money for these projects that have no impact on their lives because they don't live there. And in many cases, it drives up inflationary spending, which is the $37 trillion I keep referencing. Every time we borrow money here, it makes everybody else's prices go up, and we got to quit borrowing it, especially to pay for things that we can't afford, don't need, and somebody else is already doing. I reserve.
Member reserves for what purposes? I'll seek recognition.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I rise in opposition to this amendment.
Gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, this amendment reduces funding for the Southeast Crescent Regional Commission by $16 million, a commission that was established in 2008. But unfortunately, the governor of the respective state and states did not appoint those who were to manage the Southeast Crescent Regional Commission until just a couple years ago. So there was no way that it could get off the ground. And if you've traveled in that region of America, you would come back a different person. So I would urge you to do that. The Southeast Crescent Regional Commission's mission is to build sustainable communities and strengthen economic growth across the Southeast region, including in places in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. The Southeast Crescent Regional Commission invests in the region's economic future through a grant program, yes, publishing research related to the region and income-producing learning experiences. Many people there have never started a business, but they want to. You must have had a good father or mother to help you get into business. I don't know. But it's important that opportunity be seeded in all parts of our country to help communities seize opportunity, address economic disparity, and advance prosperity is the purpose of this commission. So it is critical to support the rise of all Americans, to become part of a thriving middle class where possible, and I strongly urge my colleagues to vote against this amendment, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. Gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Well, I certainly thank the gentlelady for her viewpoints and her comments, and I have lived in Florida and Georgia, wonderful states, and traveled through all of the rest, and I have an awesome mother who helped me in that business and was a part of it. I don't know my father. That's American ingenuity. That is striving even against all odds, like the government, your taxes, your insurance, your payroll, your receivable. We've done it, and we did it without the help of the federal government. Many people want to do it. Some people get help from the federal government. It's unfair to those who do not. I urge adoption. I yield the balance.
Gentleman yields.